Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we are going to continue our trend of buying out businesses in order to expand. We are no longer making new businesses ourselves. That is one of our goals. Our other goal is to get to number 1 by day 200, alongside making a nightclub the final business that puts us over the top. So we got a few objectives to complete. We have some businesses that are still closed at the moment because we haven't gotten them taken care of. So we're going to be working on those as well today. And of course, we need to work on getting up to that 3.3 million goal with Guangguo being on top. So we got a lot ahead of us, but we can get it done for sure. I'm pretty confident that we can get it done. But as usual, guys, if you haven't done so yet, hit that button below and subscribe. I got plenty more Big Ambitions videos coming out, as well as a new series coming here pretty soon as well. So stay tuned for that. And of course, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who has given me their support and continues to watch. I'm very thankful. I really do appreciate everyone. So let's get started. All right, so before we do anything today, I think it's time for an upgrade. You know, I've been dealing with the Hansa Mimic for quite some time at this point, and you know, I got enough chunk of change right now where I can actually just snag a new Vord V150, get that in a nice blue here, get that purchased. It's just, it's needed. The Hansa is so slow. It only has a capacity of 8. And you know, it did its job for as long as it could, but man, does this thing fly. I love the Vord. It's an excellent vehicle. You know, it's not some high-end, you know, Mercedes or anything like that, but I think it works out pretty well. So we're gonna start with that. Now, what I've already gone ahead and done is I've called Christian Behood. We are finally gonna get this last location, this last large location, the 1,000 square meter location, blueprinted. I've also already got some candidates going here. There we go. They are now currently training. I'm gonna give them basically a day to train so that I can get the blueprint all set and good, and then I'm gonna go ahead and throw them into the store, of course. I just need the logistics to be completed as well, which should be quite easy. And then, yeah, we just need to also worry about getting some new employees into another location, which I went ahead and purchased this location, which is now M Liquor Madness 9. And remember that we're now using numerals instead of Roman numerals because I can't fit the Roman numerals on there right now. So that is what it is. So got that location. That one's also going to be blueprinted by Christian Behood as well. And I will be hiring on people for that place shortly. Now I still have this open location. Remember, per the rule that was placed upon the challenge, anything that I currently had, even if it was a rented location, does not count against the challenge. Like, it's not a detriment. I can't just not do anything with it. So I'm allowed to do something with that. And I'm still kind of curious exactly what I want to do with it, but I think for now I might try to make it either a fast food place or a supermarket or a hair salon. I don't know exactly which yet, but given the fact that I have 52 days remaining, and we all know that fast food locations are the top dollar big dog locations these days, I think the fast food location probably makes the most sense, but we're not 100% sure. I might do another liquor store. Let's be honest here. I could still try to keep that ball rolling, but I don't know yet. With that being said, let's actually jump into getting, let's see, we got, we don't really have too much to play with at the moment. Actually, we have to wait until the blueprints go through. But I mean, really, all that remains is this location for Ingrid. She has the last liquor store. This is the last non-owned liquor store in the Garment District. There is no other liquor store here that is not owned by me other than this final location. So I think our next buyout goal might be here. Beyond that, yeah, we just got to work on the rented space here. We also have this rented space here in Midtown, which we could do fast food there. As you can tell, I'm kind of iffy on that one. I don't know. That seems kind of cheaty, but I mean, it's part of the game. We'll figure it out. But yeah, let's look and see what we can do about this place here. So we know it's a 225 square meter location, 50 traffic, 30 obviously per hour. Let's just do a fast food place. And why don't we call this
a little longer than a few minutes later?
Fat Boys. Big Eats. Fat Boys Big Eats. There we go. So we're gonna have Fat Boys Big Eats. They are going to be a fast food joint. Make sure that logo color is white. We'll do the hamburger. Change that to Anton, and boom, we got our logo. So the next thing we need to do is get this place set up and basically good to go here as fast as we possibly can. I need to still wait because I have no idea exactly what the exact amount. I could add it up, but I'm not going to. But the exact amount, I think it's just slightly over 800,000. So we're just gonna roll with the day for now and move on from there. So I will see you here in just a moment, and we will get inside that location and get that place good to go. All right, folks. So we now have the blueprint into the Bee Liquor Madness 4. As you can tell, we are set to go here. I have just completed the logistics side of things. So just a this is kind of general for me, since all the Bee Liquor Madnesses are the same. I've also kept their inventories the same in terms of the logistics side of things, and it's been working just fine. I haven't seen any issues thus far. By the time 12 o'clock rolls around, the most that I've seen is that they're running out of stock, but that they're not out of stock. So we still have customers all the way until midnight being able to purchase everything that they need to purchase. I also did the same thing here for M Liquor Madness 9. So these two are now set. I just need to get some candidates for M Liquor Madness 9. Now let's take a look and see for them. Oh, I forgot. I don't need candidates. That's right. I kept these people on. So we want to be from 8 to 12. Now we have part-timer, a full-timer, another part-timer, and then obviously cleaning people. So we need to figure this out here. So we know that we're not going to have Booker on weekends. It's going to say he's on a weekend right now, but he's not. And then we do need to have, let's see. Can we take him off on Thursday? Let's just make sure that this is all set. We're gonna have to do this individually here. I'm essentially trying to work with what I was given on this particular location, because one thing that might make things easier for me when I start buying businesses out is just going with what we have already. It's kind of annoying in the sense that these people have demands, whereas I can hire people without any demands whatsoever. But I want to give this a shot, just trying to get this to work out, essentially. Anyway, we know Josh is at 24 hours a week there, so we're going to put Nina here. And she's already happy. She's part-time there. But we're going to add one more. Well, we don't want him.
2,000 years later.
All right, so we have everything set up here for the weekend and obviously the week. So it turns out Steven's actually a full-timer. I didn't realize that. So we're all good there now. Everything is good. We just need the inventory to come in. We also need to adjust these prices. Is that 58, 38? And now those are done as well. So our current candidates that are currently training, they'll be done training today at 5 o'clock. But I actually managed, I did end up going and mathing everything out. So I did manage to get the stuff that we needed at the Fat Boys Big Eats. So we're gonna head over there right now. I better figure out where I'm going here. There we go. We're gonna head over there right now, and we're just gonna take care of things, get that place all set and good to go. Because honestly, I want to get this place going. I want to get #1 before day 200, and I gotta buckle on down, as my mom would say when I was in school, when I wasn't, you know, doing the stuff I was supposed to be doing. Let's get this over here. I'm gonna get everything inside first, and then we will go from there. Okay, everything is inside now. I have a whole bunch of hand carts, rather, hand trucks, just ready for all that to go off. So first things first, we need to situate this space back here. Now we know we're gonna definitely have an industrial fryer. Pretty sure we can fit these guys in. Of course, barely. Might want to get rid of one of these cabinets on each side here. All right, as you can see, I messed with some stuff here to try to finagle my way through to getting all the stuff into one singular area. So that just means I can just get rid of all of these here. Now, I don't know if I'm assuming most of you likely know this. Maybe you don't. I really don't know. But you can actually pick things after you pack them. You can pick them up and sell them. So if you accidentally get too much of something, you can just pack it away and get some money back here. All right, now that that's done, I essentially need to get the rest of the interior done, which is honestly pretty easy, obviously. So let's go through that. I'm gonna just time lapse it in this case, and now I'll make it look pretty decent in here, and we'll just see what this layout ends up looking like. All right, folks, there it is. This is what the layout is going to look like. We obviously need to do the interior here. We're gonna do something a little bit better than just, you know, paint, essentially. I like this brickwork. I think it looks really cool. So we're gonna go with this brick, and then for the flooring, this is all carpet right here. We're definitely not doing carpet. I can tell you that right now. We'll do. Let's see, what does that look like? No. That's pretty decent. I like that. Roughly the same color that's there, but it works out, right? I guess we do have to do the back room, however. So we can just do this one in gray. Not that big a deal. You can barely even see it. But it'll look just fine, and we'll just do a basic floor here. Yeah, let's just do this. Super basic. There we go. All right, so yeah, pretty decent interior. We just need to get all the logistics for fast food places set up now. Or pretty much anything else aside from liquor stores. So let's get that going and get this all settled so that we can move on to our next task. Okay, we are almost done with the logistics aspects of this part of the video. We just need to get these trucks in. I'm going to buy 2 of them. We should still have a little bit over 180,000 after I've done that, but got to get both these trucks inside the BCA Logistics #1 warehouse. That way we can be sending stuff from that warehouse, in this case, to the fast food place at the moment. And then we should be squared away to keep moving forward with purchasing out businesses and whatnot. Let's get this to the destination there. But yeah, we made a pretty decent chunk of change the last couple days. I do have a couple other things that I need to do before I'm ready to really start pumping out businesses here by buying them, I should say. But once we get the core logistics for any other type of business finished, then we'll definitely be good to just start a frenzy. I did get B Liquor Madness 4 up. It is open, as well as M Liquor Madness 9. So those 2 places are now up and running. And so we'll see how well they do. So today is their first day. We'll see how well they do here. And hopefully, like I mentioned, I mean, I really only need to make a gap of like 250,000, I think, per day in order to beat the 3.3 million per week that Huanghua is at. But I don't see that as being out of the realm of possibility within the next 50 days now, by the way. I think it's very attainable. I mean, looking at this now, we're at 1.5 million. So now we've definitely beat that. We just need a couple, like 10,000, no, 30,000 more, 31,000, which I truly and honestly believe we will get out of. I mean, look at B Liquor Madness right there. So, I mean, I think we'll be able to pull it off, to be honest. I really do. All right, let's get this other truck in, and then we will look at the next place we need to get to. Alrighty, let's get this guy parked in. I think right now, as it stands, this should be enough pallet shelving for what we're doing at the moment. I mean, we're only going to have 2 fast food places. And this is not going to be only fast food. This is going to be pretty much everything. I just doing the fast food stuff right now. I will try to keep everything segregated as it pertains to the liquor versus other businesses, just because I mean, come on. Look how many liquor stores I have. So I think that makes the most sense, to be honest, versus trying to mix everything up, but should be okay with that. Let's get back home here. We do need to make sure that these drivers, okay, good, they're there, perfect. And then we got to make sure that the logistics is set up for Fat Boys Big Eats. We'll do 1,200 burgers, 1,600 fries. Let's do 300 hot dogs, pizza. I don't know how much they're gonna need in salad, so let's just do 800. Let's see if that works. Hopefully this works. I guess we'll find out. All right, cool. So that's good to go. Let's look at the map real quick. Again, one more time, we'll go over the liquor stores here. We have the monopoly, except for this one final location that Ingrid owns. It's at 1.018 million. So not too bad. We're really close to being able, I mean, we're going to get that really quick, but we're really close to overtaking her last business there in terms of liquor stores. And then we will have the absolute monopoly on this area. So let's get to that point. Let's buy her out and then jack up the prices across the board. See you in a second, guys. All right, guys. So I have B Liquor Madness 4 I have Boys Big Eats open. I got both those places open now. I'm now sitting at 1.6 million per week, and this is only 2 days later in game, obviously. Day 152. We have 31 businesses, of which there are still, looks like 4 here closed. So we're getting close to getting what we want in terms of getting all these businesses open. Now let's see, what is Martinis? Okay, because it's midnight. Gotcha. All right, we'll be good there. That's okay. But yeah, we just have these places to open up next. I definitely want to keep one of these nightclubs available for, you know, our hump over, if you will. We still have, like I mentioned before, going over here to Midtown. Okay, I'm all discombobulated. Midtown, there we go. 10 6th Street, 1,000 square meters, 75 capacity, only 21 traffic, but that's okay. I'm thinking, let's just do it. Quarks Express is going to be the name of this fast food joint. We're definitely going to be able to get, with this, in my opinion, I think we're going to definitely be able to amp up our weekly income here. But I do believe, let's check our blueprints here real quick. I believe we still have an M1 fast food. I'm not 100%. So if we need to make one, we can make one. This? Yeah, we do. Right here. Has everything we need. Fast and fresh, M1. 753,000. Why not? It should work out. We can give that one a try. Do we have any other options available to us that we've done in the past? Does not look like it. Nope, just more Liquor Madness here. Okay, yeah. Let's do that next. And give it a shot. So we need to talk to Christian Bahood here once we're able to. See you in a second. All right, guys, so we are squared away now with the blueprint for Quarks Express. I actually have the store open now. I was able to get some employees. What's nice about continuously letting the recruiters recruit is always having a stable pool of employees just available to pluck right out of the order and get in there. So, as it stands, Quarks Express, like I said, is fully scheduled, but this is how many employees we have. So we have part-timers for the weekends as usual. The first 5 days of the week, or the weekdays, just normal full-timers. Makes it a little bit easier. But we are heading to Essential Appliances right now because we are in need of some security at our new fast food restaurant. I'm hoping that with this fast food restaurant, we'll be able to basically increase our income by probably 2 to 3, if not 400,000 per week, probably more. I'm honestly probably undercutting myself at the moment, doing a lot of probablys as well, but you know, but we'll see. I don't want to spam. Ooh, I don't want to spam fast food restaurants because that just seems kind of lame, to be honest. But I do think it was fair to try to open up another one and let it be our M1 location at least, because we got a lot of liquor stores, and like I mentioned before, we beat that 150-day challenge, so we're going to open this up a little bit. Anyway, here we are. We're just gonna dip right in real quick, get that security equipment. What I love about the board being so fast is it's 20 slots of inventory. Oh no, they're closed. Till when? 2 hours, 10 a.m. Okay. But yeah, I really like its slots of inventory. I mean, it's got the most inventory and the fastest speed out of any car. Of course, I'm speaking to inventory size plus speed. It is definitely not the fastest car. And it's definitely not the car with the most inventory space. So, all right, we're gonna meet back up at Quarks Express, check out how things are going, and get the security equipment in. So I'll see you there. All right, that is the last of the security equipment. So we have cameras overlooking all the customers sitting down, as well as the entire front area and the storage area, which is hopefully going to keep everything pretty secure so we have like no theft at all. That's the hope. Anyway, so now that we've got Quarks Express in, we're making around 280, probably going to be like 300 something thousand per day. That'll give us a bit more money. We can now start looking towards buying other businesses here in the garment district. We still want to work on getting this guy bought, which I'm going to do next. Like, this is going to be my next purchase, 100%. And then I think we are gonna start looking at doing these one by one until we're able to really match up the point when we're going to flip the switch and be number one with the nightclub. So let's meet up tomorrow and see what we got going on in terms of our income with Quarks being open and move on from there. Double car accident.
Hey, an act of war. That's what it is when you keep opening up businesses in Midtown. Are you ready to feel the rage of Huang? You should be, because it is on, like a donkey in the Kong, okay? Good. Good.
Okay, Huang Guo. So, it is a couple days later, day 155. We have 45 days remaining to reach number one. We are now sitting at 1.9 million. After 2 days of income from Quarks Express, it is already at the fourth highest. It's going to leapfrog all of them. All of them. So, economically speaking, we are looking at... Where are we here? Quarks Express. There we are. 95,000 in profit per day, and it's only going to go up. Insane. Fast food is just insane. But as you can see, we're at 903 million. We are very close to having enough money to buy out good old Ingrid right here with her business. Buy out her business. She's not going to be completely bought out, obviously, but still checking the area, make sure we don't have any more liquor stores here when it does not look like we do. Perfect. So still just hers. And then she's also pretty close to being done just altogether. She doesn't have very much left in her repertoire, so I'm thinking we'll be able to easily take her out once we get this final liquor store and then open up our nightclubs to the point where we are going to be making more than enough. So just a matter of time in that regard. While we wait for that, however, going back to the map here, probably going to look at her businesses first, but they all have to be in the garment district. I don't know. I mean, I guess we do need to buy her out completely, don't we? So that's fine. But I think we're just going to take over all of her stuff here. Make sure we wipe her out before we focus on any other businesses in the area. I think that's a good start with her, for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of time. I'm going to invest some money in, and we're going to just do one more day and buy her liquor store out. All right, guys, we have 1.5 million. Let's see if we can take her out of the alcohol business. So we're going to start with 1,300,000. Okay. Well, there it is. We now own the final liquor store in the Greater Garment District area. All right, Dad's Liquor Store. Let's get that name changed. We're going to call this Liquor Madness. What are we on? 12, 13? I think we're on 12. Nope, it is 13. There we go. Liquor Madness 13. Perfect. All right. So what do we got for inventory? Crap. Schedule. Crap. But that's okay. We can set the prices for everything. We just got to make sure what's the max amount they're willing to pay. Okay, 39 on bottles of wine.
3,000 years later.
All right, folks, you can see it here. I'm going to show you a location that has all of the items here. The highest price on every item is now the lowest market price. This is going to be nutty. So, because of that fact, we need to open a nightclub just in case. Also, because of that fact, we're about to hop over Terry over here. In Huangguo, he's now down to 2.9 million. I don't know what happened, but he dropped dramatically over the last couple days. From 3.2 to 3, and then down to 2.9, whereas I have only gone up and up and up. So with that being said, I want to make sure that we meet our goal of having the nightclub being the final thing open. So let's look at our nightclub locations. Liquor Madness 13. Okay, that's that one location. Gotcha. Okay. So we have Margarita's Den, Speakeasy, Nightclub, and Absinthe Club here. I think they're all 225s. That's a 285. Actually, let's go back to the map here. It'll be easier to see. So let's turn off liquor stores. Let's turn on nightclubs. So as you can also see, I am the only nightclub in town. Or in the Garden District, rather. So, let's see, that's 38, 43. We'll start with the Speakeasy nightclub. So, we definitely need some proper hours here. Pretty sure, let's go to the F1 menu. Let's go to nightclubs here. It doesn't really say what time is the best time, so I'm thinking we open at 6 and we go until 4 every day, except on the weekends we go 6 to 6. I think that's just a slightly better idea. Gives us a whole 12-hour day. I think that should work out. So we just basically need to get this place blueprinted, because I think we have a blueprint for this size. That's, what was that, a C2? C2, okay. So it's a Wednesday at 8. Let's call Christian Bahood. Speakeasy nightclub. Do we have... We don't. Okay, so we'll just do a basic dark design. That's fine with me. Perfect. All right. So with that being said, let's just move the day forward. Once again, we're at day 157. We've got till 200 to be number 1. And let's hope that I don't leapfrog into number 1 right now after today. So we got the nightclub all situated. It is a 30 person per hour capacity. The schedule looks like this. Like I mentioned, I already have just hired on a cleaner and a couple of the customer service people. We just need to find a DJ and one more customer service person as well for the coat check. So we just got to get that taken care of. And then hopefully after a few days, we'll see where this ends. Right now, inventory pricing, we can price gouge everything. We are the only game in town with nightclubs and liquor stores. So we control the nightlife by far. So we can gouge everyone and they'll come because we're the only one. No one else is competing at all. in the garment district, at least for this stuff. So we should definitely be okay to pull this off for sure. But let's check out our other candidates here. So sort them out. We just need customer service. We are just gonna hop right to it. We're gonna take a 61%er here. And you know, we'll just take this person. Perfect. So that should be everyone there. We still need to there we go. That's what I wanted sorted. Perfect. So let's assign them a uniform. Actually, we don't have a uniform for them yet, do we? So we want them to look like they're part of a nightclub. So we'll just call this nightclub. I'm thinking they probably want to look... Well, none of these really fit. So we're just going to do this. Oof. No bueno on that skirt. Yikes. I guess this will have to do. That's fine. Not the best, but it's fine. It'll have to work. So we'll just assign these uniforms here. These people are working the nightclub. And since we're waiting on DJs, might as well just train these guys up. Let's talk to our headhunter here. We can just turn off recruiting right now for cleaning. We're just gonna shoot around that. Get the DJ. Should be fine. We'll do 10 candidates. I think that should also be quite sufficient. So let's see what that looks like here and catch up at that point. All right, so we got 3 part-time DJs. Didn't really feel like looking for full-timers there, so we're just gonna make this work. We're gonna give them the nightclub outfits, and then we're going to assign them. And now let's look at our business here. Now we know that the other ones are still in training. We'll pick them up here shortly, but at least for the DJs, since I'm working with part-timers, I'm gonna have to make this somehow even. So if they work 10 hours a day here, he can work a max 3 days. Then he's no longer considered a part-timer. So we'll get Beth Franklin in there. Okay, so we got the schedule all set for the nightclub here, as you can see. I have already opened the place up. Let's see where we stand on the rivals. We are now number 2. We're starting a plateau, as you can see, from 2.2 million, 2.3, and then still 2.3. So we were going up pretty much 100 to 200,000 per day for a moment there. Now it's leveling out. Our weekly income, of course, is now dominated by Quartz Express by a long shot. But I'm thinking these guys are going to start just printing money at this point. So we'll see here. Basically, right now, we're going to do another day together here and hope for the best. And, you know, hopefully our income isn't destroyed. Lack of available storage shelves. Well, that's not good. We'll have to figure that out here in just a moment. That's the AI's design, unfortunately. Oh, we did kind of do a little bit more, and we're getting closer to Huangguo. Ever so closer. Let's see what we got here for our income. So seems to have gone up just slightly. I'm going to imagine that we're probably looking at Liquor Madness is losing money. And why is that? Liquor Madness 8. Is that one of the AI stores? I'm thinking it is. Oh, and of course I clicked the wrong one here. Oh yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, they're losing a lot of money right now for some reason. But that's okay. We'll see what happens. I'll let a couple days go by and let's meet back up here after that and see where we stand after all is said and done. Okay, so now we know the pricing is just too high. People are not very happy about the pricing of our liquor. So it goes to show that you cannot literally just put the prices to the absolute maximum before it's read. They just flat out won't go. So with that being said, let's see what happens if we lower our prices just a little bit so we can get that price metric up a little bit higher. So as you can see here, 35% pricing. So they're not too happy with that. We're going to have to fix that, unfortunately, if we're going to try to get customers to stick around. You know, as I go through these prices, I kind of wish, this is kind of like a request, if possible, HoveGuard, instead of having each individual business go through and like change the numbers themselves, it would be really cool if there was a way to actually go to like a centralized inventory and pricing screen, choose the type of location, so what type of businesses, in this case liquor stores, and say set across all liquor stores these prices in this district. That would be really, really convenient, because this, although not horrible or awful by any means, it is still kind of tedious because it feels really slow. And I mean, I like that I could see this. This is nice and congruent with what I'm trying to do because this is me setting the prices, but it just would be a lot easier if I had the ability to do it as like a bulk item, so to speak, being able to just do a bulk change in pricing. I'd really like to see something like that in the future for sure, if it's even possible. Alrighty, so I had to fix a couple issues with Liquor Madness 13 and the Speakeasy nightclub, as you can see there. Now let's take a look and see which place we should do next in terms of the nightclubs. Either this one, or which is Absinthe, or we could do Margarita's Den. I'm thinking Absinthe makes the most sense, just because we'd be looking at the garment districts first off, and second, it's a better trafficked space, and we obviously want higher traffic, so we could go that route. We could also check and see if there's a nightclub we could try to buy out. It's a 225. Another 225, couple 225s there. Good traffic on this one. 694,000. Sure. Let's see if he'll take that. Oh, okay. About 800. Interesting. 850. Oh, that's why. Not paying attention. So Terry is not letting me rent there. Who owns this building? Liz LaRock. Let's see if she lets me take over here. Thank you, Liz. All right, what's the schedule look like? Business is closed on Wednesdays. Interesting choice. So they only open 6 hours a day, which seems really lackluster. All right, you know what? I'm getting rid of everybody. That looks better. Let's actually try to work with what we had there before we just give up on it. All right, guys, we got the Luminous Lounge set and good to go. Let's just save that right there. That looks a little bit better. Okay. So I have all the pricing fixed up. I do have logistics like delivery coming in here today at midnight. We do have the schedule all set Monday through Friday, as well as Saturday, Sunday. We're looking good there. We're climbing up pretty quick towards Huangguo. We'll see where this ends up here. Hopefully in the next, because we have 46 days, or 36 days, excuse me. 36 days to get to number 1, and we are very close. We are pawing at his feet. We're coming from below and gonna take him out, and if you can see our curve here, we're definitely trending up yet again by quite a bit there. Almost 100,000 again, which is what we want. We want 100,000 a day, essentially, for the next couple days. If I'm not mistaken, in order for us to reach 3.3 million, because we're gonna stick with that metric at least, we need to make at least $471,429 per day. And we are 50,000 per day away. That's how close we are. So if we can get 50,000 out of a couple businesses here, that would be excellent. We could try to blueprint Margarita's Den real quick. Oh.
No, no, no. No more renting my properties for you, my friend. Consider it a favor. And now scram and find some rundown hole to hide in. C'est moi qui contrôle the prime spots, mon ami.
Okay then. Well then you keep doing that. All right, let's take a look and talk to Christian Bahood here again. Give them a call. And we're looking at Margarita's Den. Let's see what we have here. 237? Yeah, we'll take it. Easy peasy. That'll be our next business to open up. All right, guys. It is now day 167. I have Margarita's Den up and running here shortly. I don't think I've opened them just yet. There we go. Now we can get them open. Where are they sitting at for inventory? Not enough inventory whatsoever. They have no inventory. That's not good. Let's go back and close them real quick. But I want to show you something. Take a gander. 2.8 million, 2.9 million. So I got to get, what is this? 2.81. So I essentially need another 160,000 and I'll be over Huangguo with our weekly income. It's too late at night. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's get up at 8. That works. There we go. 10 a.m. or 9:30. There we go. Enough time. So right now, Margarita's Den has no storage whatsoever, which obviously is not good. We're just gonna pop in here real quick, grab some storage shelves, get those popped into the vehicle right here, and now let's head to Margarita's Den here. Pretty sure it's the next street over. Just gonna run the red light. Yep, there it is. We'll park over here, I guess. All right, let's see what this looks like inside too, because given the fact that there's no storage, it seems kind of strange. So this place is probably gonna look really weird with these storage shelves, but I mean, we have no storage. Oof. Gotta mute that when it comes in. All right, so this is what we're looking at with absolutely no storage whatsoever. I'm not sure how else to do this, so we're just gonna accept it. Sorry for the aesthetics, guys, but this is also the downside of not having a back room. We'll just leave it like that. Fine, we'll just do one more. There we go. But yeah, that's the consequence of not having a back room. It's pretty cool interior, don't get me wrong. I mean, it looks really good, but Not having an actual back room really is a detriment, unfortunately. It really hampers the ability to, you know, store things so that we can actually sell those stored things. But who am I to judge? I didn't make the blueprint. All right, and we are back home. Now, while we're sitting here, oopsie, hit another car, another thing there. Let's get in front of that vehicle and not die. Let's look at Google Maps. What other nightclubs are there that we could potentially purchase? Are there any here? Ooh. Oh, that's not even Hell's Kitchen. Business is owned by Huangguo. He'll definitely not let me buy it unless he will. Let's see. Okay. No. He's not letting me have it. I can't get the other nightclub. Bummer. Let's try one more time. Let's see if he'll take 1 million. No, he won't. Okay. Well then. What's a place that doesn't do very well? Man, that's a bummer. I really would have liked to have bought that. Well, we do have Absinthe to do. But Christian Bahood, I believe, is closed. Yeah, they're closed today. All right. Let's get to Monday. This video is not going to end until we're number 1. I'm telling you that right now. It's definitely not going to end, but hopefully you enjoy the ride here. Let's get to the next day. Next couple days. Let's meet back up on Monday here. Just kidding. There it is. Number freaking 1. Before day 200. Only purchasing businesses. And, you know, opening up 1 or I think 2 that were already rented. But still, within the realm of the goals, or the challenges rather. So, challenge number 1 for this round was getting to number 1 by day 200. That has been completed by day 168. Second challenge, only purchasing businesses, no longer renting out new retail units, no renting out of new retail or office at that. So we got that. And the last one was the last business I need to open before I hit 2.9 million in this case. But number 1 had to be a nightclub, and we also accomplished that. All 3 challenges complete. Done. And now I need you guys to let me know, what's my next challenge? What do I need to do next? We've not done any marketing whatsoever for any of this, by the way. We've got all the pricing at max in terms of difficulty. I mean, we're kind of smashing New York City right now, pretty much with our business acumen, if you will. So we got plenty of businesses we can take over. I mean, we still have some businesses that we need to really get going. What's their problem? Oh, salad. Whatever. Salad. Anyway, yeah, I mean, now it's just a matter of taking other stuff over. We have our monopoly in the garment district for liquor stores, by the way. So, I mean, maybe we need to monopolize Murray Hill and all the other ones. I mean, I really don't know. I need you guys to let me know what you think would be a cool challenge next. And, you know, I could also make this the last episode for this series and start a new one with maybe an office only business. I don't know. You guys tell me. Tell me what you think would be interesting to see. I will definitely consider all options, of course. And then I'll probably do the same thing as last time and do a poll and see what happens there. But yeah, we've accomplished our goals. One more time, let's look at the rival list here. 2.9 million be exact, 2.946 million. He actually dipped down. Look at that. Dipped. Suck it. You can also see this too. We, climbed up a little bit as well, but we did what we came to do and we accomplished it in a very sufficient amount of time. I was pretty confident on this one, to be honest, especially given the fact that I could open up to whatever business. It just made it a lot easier. I mean, come on. Come on. We would be sitting at 2.3 million right now if we didn't have this. We would still be number 2. I'll say that, but it'd make it a little bit more difficult. We would have to be really cruising through and finding things to open up. But even so, I mean, these 2 liquor stores, let's be honest, guys, this is actually pretty impressive that they're this close to fast food restaurants. Now, we also want to look at the craziness that is this madness. 1.3 million at a supermarket. I think Hongguo has one as well. Yeah. So good thing we didn't get this supermarket empire. That would have been done like that. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the video. Let's take it to one of our locations here. All right, guys, welcome to Margarita's Den. It is bumping. Yeah, get that. Anyway, guys, it's been fun. Obviously, if you have not yet, go ahead and hit that button below and subscribe. And of course, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it as well. And as always, I appreciate everyone who has taken the time to watch today. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. See you next time. Bye-bye.